हाँ जी, डॉक्टर जसकीरत।
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Good evening. So we are waiting for head of the department to join, right? Then,
Right, ma'am.
then we will be starting the meeting.
Sure, ma'am. Definitely.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Good evening, ma'am.
गुड इवनिंग जी, गुड इवनिंग। अभी तो स्टूडेंट्स कम हैं, अराउंड 163 और सो।
Right,
लेट्स फॉर
right.
3-4 minutes, राइट,
Okay,
एंड
okay,
देन वी कैन स्टार्ट बाय 5:20।
okay, okay, ma'am.
Good evening, all of you, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening,
Good
Jasकीरत
evening.
sir. Ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
गुड
Good
इवनिंग
evening.
जी, जसवीरा जी, गुड इवनिंग।
Good evening, ma'am. Good
एंड
evening.
आल्सो जॉइंड।
Good evening, Sachin sir.
गुड इवनिंग सचिन।
Welcome to Capstone.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Still there are 182 two students. I think
या
2-3 minutes more to go.
या श्योर। Hashima, it's already 5:20. I think we can start.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, firstly, let me introduce you, all the students, with our head of the department, Dr. Shalini Batra, professor and head, computer science department. Dr. Sachin Kansal is Capstone co-coordinator with us, and Dr. Jaskirat Singh is also Capstone co-coordinator, and with constant, motivation and guidance of our head of the department, we are here and we have successfully completed number of years of Capstone. So I'm going to share the slides with you, right?
I think Jaskirat will handle all the queries which come up through chats.
Right, sir. Right, ma'am.
Right. Fine.
Kira sir, kindly call Dr. Jasmeet and tell him to make you the host, co-host also. So you will be having all the queries, or might be you would be seeing it on the screen.
I am the co-host, ma'am, here.
Okay, sure. That's great.
Jaskirat, can you kindly please join through YouTube link,
Okay,
and
sir.
then you will be able to see the queries. I'll just share on your WhatsApp.
Why? Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. I welcome all the students to the wonderful capstone journey. It is a magical journey, in fact, I would say. And the year 2024, from Jan to December, we will be having our capstone projects. Now, what is actually the literal meaning of capstone? Here you can see, okay, here is a stone which is binding all, it is a force that binds all the, these stones together, this structure together. So that I mean to say that, okay, what you have learned till date, what subjects you have learned till date, what applications, what projects you have made till date. Now, this capstone project would be a cap over all these, the technologies, techniques you have learned till date, and you would be employing, you will be developing projects, and not only the projects, that means the deliverable projects, right? So deployable projects you are going to make. And this is basically, capstone is a glue that is holding all the tools and techniques together, so you can make your project, be smoother and a deliverable product. Now, it is basically a multifaceted assignment that serves as a culminating academic and intellectual experience for the students. So you will feel by the time that, okay, this is a, great endeavor you are going to have in your life, in your, graduating time. Now, it is also a vehicle through which students can demonstrate their technical research analytic, design, and writing skills. So not only the development part, it is the analytic designing and the technical writing part also, the scientific writing part also, you are going to demonstrate through this capstone project. Then it is a 2 semester endeavor in which students are getting independent research. They will pursue independent research on a question or a problem. Right. So it is basically, you can go with the projects, you can go with a research project also. Eventually, the outcome is a substantial product, a software, some app, or a research article that reflect deep understanding of the topic or of the problem or the solution you have made for that particular problem. So ideally, a capstone project is one in that you have great interest, you have passion for, or you have any time thought in your childhood also, I will make such projects so that I can do this thing, that thing. Now it is not impossible that children thought that, okay, they would be making flying cars, right? And now they are making flying cars, right? So it should have some practical value also, it should be deliverable, and it should have the professional significance in your profession. It should have some significance, and it should be modern, contemporary, or you can say the technologies which are coming up. It is only in research and not yet, that means the futuristic approach. You can go for those projects also. And last thing, it should be doable within the time frame. That means you have to thought of some projects which are doable with the time frame. That means the time frame of 1 year. Now the guidelines. Now you can make a team of 4 to 5 members, maximum 5 and minimum 4. So that is a cap, 5 people. Not more than 5 would be, uh, you know, uh, get. Then single student can also take up a research projects, and it is only meant for those students who already have some research credential, right? So we cannot think, okay, all of the student can do research project. No, it is basically for the student who have some research potential, or who are already going with some research. Then a relevant problem idea, it could be a research-based problem, and a solution for any existing problem of social impact, or you can also involve some hardware into it. So integration of software and hardware projects could be there. And the basic question is how to choose a mentor. Now, see, firstly, you need to make the teams, right? So try to make the teams of students having different, different knowledge of different tools and techniques. So you can club up and make a perfect, or you can say a good or qualified product. So 4 to 5 team is there. You will choose a mentor, right? So we will be sharing with you the list of the mentors with their research areas, and with the areas they are doing, their specialization, right? And you have to talk to the mentor about it. We will be sharing with you their contact numbers, their email IDs, and their phone numbers also. And then after that, after discussing the idea with your mentor, so you have to make a proposal out of it. So ideation and conceptualization, you have to make a proposal out of it by, by constant guidance of the mentor. And then the project proposal, what the proposal you have made along with your mentor, you would be, presenting in the uh, panel, right? So the very first panel is basically is your proposal defending part, right? In that you have to defend your proposal, present your proposal, and after the first panel evaluation, it could be accepted or it could be rejected depending upon the suggestions, right? And depending on the quality of the your proposal. Then if the proposal is accepted, you can kick off your project. Then you can also take, the previous projects, like mentors can assign previous semester, which are potential projects and that have some scope of extension, right? So you can also take up the previous projects also, which have some scope of extension, right? So that is the underline part, scope of extension. And then in the first semester, you would be having your first panel evaluation. The proposal is presented by the students to the panel, before the panel, to mentor evaluation at an interval of 1 month, and second panel evaluation at the end of first semester. So that is what we are going to do in our first semester. And then in the second semester, that is from your July to December, right? 3 mentor evaluations would be there at interval of 1 month, and third panel evaluation. So you are having 3 panel evaluation in 1 year, right? And then obviously the project showcase. So the first mentor evaluation is basically developing the analysis model, right? So the tasks to be accomplished are the use case diagram, use case template, swim lane, and I should tell you that, okay, prerequisite for Capstone project is your software engineering. If you have done all this software engineering or the software design part, then you can easily develop the analysis model. Then the second mentor evaluation is about, mapping analysis model to design and the basically the prototype. Now in the first panel evaluation, you would be presenting your prototype, right? And yes, and now after third mentor evaluation is basically from the first mentor evaluation after or you can say first mentor evaluation in the second semester, right? That means in August, the third mentor evaluation would be there. You would be procuring the devices, you would be going for data collection, and then fourth mentor evaluation would be integration and final implementation of your project, in which you will be having the experimental setup, the implementation, data setting. Then in the fifth mentor evaluation, that is the final mentor evaluation. This is the final mentor evaluation in which you would be testing your software or the product, and it should be complete working project. And one more thing, that means report writing, the technical report writing part would be there. So please don't underline it, whosoever is there. Okay, so evaluation criteria from Jan to May, as we said that, okay, the first semester, the first panel evaluation would be of 5 marks. First mentor evaluation would be of 5 marks. And second mentor evaluation would be of 5 marks. And the panel evaluation in the end of July, or the you can say that depends upon the calendar, that is mid of May, we would be having 25 marks for the panel evaluation. And then from July to December, we would be having third, fourth, and fifth mentor evaluation, 5 marks each, and the third panel evaluation in third week of December, and that is of 45 marks. So this is the evaluation criteria. And for important information, all the updates will be shared on LMS. Separate email won't be sent. All updates you have to check regularly LMS for it, for every update. And the official email ID of Capstone project is capstone project_csed@thapar.edu. Then Capstone coordinator Dr. Ashima, that is me, and then co-coordinator Dr. Sachin, and co-coordinator Dr. Jaskirat Singh. So for any query regarding Capstone, you can call Dr. Jaskirat, and number is flashing over here. You can see. Okay, ma'am, I have completed the introduction part of Capstone.
Yeah.
Any query?
Yeah, Ashma, I think you should also add about the payment which we are giving for Capstone project in case they are going in for any hardware purchases also.
Okay,
As
okay.
per the department policy, we will give you a maximum of 10,000 in case you go in for any hardware purchases, and that bills will be raised after your final panel evaluation is over, and we will send you the money somewhere after the bill is submission, somewhere between 2 months gap over there. Please don't ask again and again that my bill has been not been cleared or something like that, because there is a long process which actually followed. But we are very much comfortable in giving the money to all the students who are interested in any of the purchases, especially for hardware purchase.
Yes, one question is, would this PPT provided? Yes, it would be uploaded on LMS, this PPT, as well as the YouTube link where we are streaming this. So will be uploaded on that. And every update now as we say, okay, the faculty list would be updated on LMS. You can have a look on LMS for the faculty list, their specialization, and the contact number. You can contact the faculty regarding your whatever project you want to make, right? Any other questions? Okay, can we have team members from other branches? Yes. Okay, we have a agreement with the ECD department, ENC department, right? ENC and EC department students can collaborate with CSED students. So one more thing, okay, suppose some students are collaborating with ENC student, or some students are collaborating with electronics student, ECD students. Now it depends the number, the majority of the people, the majority of the students are, if are from ECED, then those students who CSED students who are collaborating with them would be doing their capstone project in ECED department, right? If the majority of the students of CSCD are more, then they would be doing capstone project and giving all the evaluation in CSCD department. Okay, when will the list of mentors be shared? I would be sharing the list of mentors tonight through email, and whenever the capstone project is tagged with us, we will be uploading it on the LMS. Can COE students collaborate with CSCD? Yes, definitely, no issues in that. Can we make a group of 3 for research work? No, you cannot. Only single student will take up the research project.
I would
Ma'am,
just like to add up that be serious for this in case you put up your good efforts. We have Dr. Sachin along with us. He has 4 patents from capstone projects, and he has some of very good publications from capstone projects. So put up
Yes.
best of your efforts. I would ask Dr. Sachin to just speak for 2 minutes, and he can give an overview about the projects or the publications which you had, sorry, patents and publications which you had through capstone only.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am, for your words. I just want to add to all the students that take this capstone activity. It's like a launch pad to your upcoming days. Let's say, for example, either you are looking for your masters, or let's say looking for a good R&D sector. So take this as like a 1 year project and divide it into some credentials. Let's say, for example, take your mentor. Let's say individual division of your mentorship. Let's say for first panel, then second panel. So discretize your work. I just want to add, I have around 4 to 5 patents already submitted from my past capstone students, and a few of the papers also I got around impact factor 6, 8.3, 8, and 5.4. So the students are very much capable, undergrad students. It's up to them how you channelize your efforts and team up in a good logical way or rational way, so that you can divide your group of 4 or 5 to have a very good expertise in, let's say, AI or ML. One is good in hardware, other is good at, let's say, UI, user interface, and then go ahead with that. So I'll just say all the best to you, and I'll thank to the team. He has included me, and I'll put my efforts to this activity.
Yes, yes. Just to add to it, recently I got information from different faculties, and we are, we will be floating a form in which they are having the patents. Two of the faculty members, Dr. Anupam Garg and Dr. Amrita, has also, patented their capstone project, and even my paper in IEEE transaction is there, and it is of very high impact factor. That means number of students are doing great in in this process, publishing papers and publishing their patents. So even the patents are granted. Yes.
I would like to add something here also. See, if you think that everybody should go to X faculty and get the capstone done, this is not the way. I want to do with the X faculty. Then another group says, I want to do with X faculty. We have set up a proper procedure. How many groups can a particular faculty member take? And please don't be disheartened if you don't get the faculty of your choice. We have a wonderful faculty strength right now, and they are capable enough to guide you. Please don't make it a point that I wanted to have this faculty and now my capstone will suffer. Nothing of that sort. We have experienced faculties, and this is not for the first time that we are coming up with capstone. We have been into this process since 2016. So already we have a good experience of 7 years. And I would just ask you again, this is my request. it's better, please drop a mail to faculty member rather than calling them, and especially at the odd hours, please don't call them. We will be sharing their mobile numbers with you. But please, I request you, it would be better if you just ask them through mail. You request them that these are the 4 or 5 persons who are interested in this particular domain, and we would like to work under you. In case they have a slot, they will definitely give you. See, it's a win-win for both. It's a win-win for you as well as for us. If Ashima is saying she has one of the papers in IEEE transactions, she's also the co-author. She also needs some of the good students to mentor. We would love to be your mentors. But again, we have some restrictions on our end also. We cannot say that, okay, 8 teams are interested in X faculty, so everybody goes to X faculty. Tomorrow you say Sachin has 4 patents, so everybody wants to go in for Sachin. This is not possible. But please be assured, we will try our best to give you the comfortable environment so that you can actually come up with good capstone projects. Again, from my end, I assure you, in case you have some of the projects in your mind which has funding more than 10,000, we are open to that. We 4 will discuss, and in case it is required, we will give you more funding, provided we see there is some potential. So please be assured, and please don't be disheartened if you don't get the mentor of your choice.
Right, ma'am. So I request the student to, loop a mail to the mentors, right, to the faculty with their ideas first. Right, and then we will be, in meanwhile we will be, firstly you select or discuss the idea with your mentor. Meanwhile, we will be, floating a link of Capstone portal in which you would be registering your team with the idea and sending to the mentor, and on that portal he would be accepting your request, right? But firstly do some pre-work out of it. That means you need to mail to the teacher, ask for a suitable time to talk, and also, mail the ideas what you actually are thinking of, right? And then ask for a suitable time.
I think we have few questions.
Yes,
Please,
yes.
if
Check
just
it.
Kirat or you can check.
Yes. Okay, ma'am, what
What
about
is it?
team forms, right? Team forms would be available very soon, in which, firstly, as I told you, do some pre-work, right? Mail to the mentors, and with your ideas, if he accepts, then we will be, giving a link in which you would be sending the request to the mentors, to that particular mentor who has, already accepted the idea, right? Then that is the portal. We will be giving you the portal link on LMS. How mentors are allocated? Mentors are allocated firstly,
For
think of the idea, right? Discuss it with your mentors, and if he agrees, we will allocate that mentor to you. And definitely that depends. Some slots are given to the mentors. If suppose professor, associate professors are having 4 teams, right, and assistant professors are having 4 teams, but with some sharing with other people, then that is the policy where we are having the slots, right? So according to their slots, if you are the very first or second or third team who are approaching the mentors and they are accepting your request, then definitely you would be having a greater chance for that mentor. Okay. Is there a person from ECD department? Is mandatory for them to do hardware only? Okay, ma'am, one question is there. If there is person from ECD department, is it mandatory for them to do hardware only?
No, nothing of that sort.
You
We
can go
never
for
force
hardware.
anybody. We never force anybody to go for hardware or for software. Again, there is a very, I don't know from where this perception came up that during the day of showcasing, if you don't show some hardware, you get less marks. Please don't go by these nonsensical perceptions. And it is not mandatory that if you are from ECD, you definitely need to show the hardware component. We never expect that.
What to do if we don't have a complete team? Will we be assigned random people? Yes, definitely. It's not
See,
random.
what is
Yes.
Capstone? We basically want that you people should work in team. Otherwise, we would have given this as an individual's choice. Since we want that you should work as a team, we will appreciate that you come of your own with team members. Least we can do is that if you are two students from one group, two students from another group, this is the only option we have, that in the end we will have to club them up. But again, we will personally insist that you come up with the teams of your own.
Do we have to pitch our project to the mentors, or it will be random? Definitely, you need to pitch the project to your mentors first. And if they agree, so obviously your student and mentor team or mentor tagging will be done. Okay. Okay, what is the deadline to submit the idea? So you would be given till 15th Feb. You can, finalize your mentor, right? So finalization of mentor, basically the idea is finalized, your mentor is finalized, right? So 15 Feb. Maximum number of members in a team, five, not more than five, 4 to 5. Has to be filled by all. Form has to form has to be filled by all members. No, you will choose a team lead. Team lead, right? The team lead would be registering the team on the portal and sending the request to the mentor. ENC students are supposed to fill their mentor preference form by today, end of the day. So if there is a group of ENC and COE students, can they put names of mentors of their choice even if they haven't interacted with them? So firstly, the question is, you are registering in electronics department, ENC, right? You are registering in ENC department. Then if you are registering in ENC department, then definitely their policies will, definitely, according to their policy, what they say, you have to do like that. Are we allowed to form teams between COE and CSBS students? No, because CSBS students are not having any capstone. So you are not going to, make teams with CSBS. CSC and COE, you can make teams, but not with CSBS.
There is one question. Is there any other role of team lead apart from registering the team?
Registering the team, talking to your mentors, right? Any issues regarding the project, they will be, handling. And it's not like that, okay, you cannot talk to your mentor. Definitely you can talk to your mentor. In every mentor evaluation, each and every student has to present their idea. Each and every student has to discuss the idea with the mentor. It's not like that. That is only for the purpose that, okay, if I want to call somebody, so I would say, okay, this team leader will make these all arrangements. That is only the thing. So just to, enhance some management of teams. Can we make a team from inter-branch students like CSE and COE? Yes, CSE and COE, you can definitely make your team. ENC student has last date as today to fill the form. So groups that has COE and ENC student have to fill which form. So that is again, try to understand this thing. It depends upon the majority of the students from which branch. If the majority of the students are from COE or CSC, right? Definitely they would be registering under CSCD. That means on CSCD portal, on Capstone portal, which the link we would be providing you. Then no need to register in ENC. If the majority of the students are from ENC or ECED, definitely you people, COE and CSE people are in, not in majority, then you have to, register your names there in ENC or ECD. So that depends upon the majority. Simple. Where can we see the Hanji ma'am? Yes, ma'am.
I thought questions are over.
Ma'am,
Please
only
go
a
ahead. Please go ahead.
question.
Please go ahead.
Uh,
Please go ahead.
Ma'am, when we will pitch the idea, will that be 15th Feb? Uh, Actually, you would be there are two, categories of it: pitching the idea to the mentor or pitching the idea to the panel, right? You will be presenting the proposal to the panel, and it would be end of Feb. That is your first panel evaluation. That is your proposal defending part, right? So that would be a last or end of Feb, and the mentor tagging and your project tagging, your idea tagging, team and the mentor tagging would be, materialized till 15th of Feb, right? How many team members should be in group 4 to 5?
Please don't ask same question again and again. There's a question. Please provide list of teachers of computer engineering according to their field of interest. It has already been mentioned that we will provide you by on LMS by today night or by tomorrow morning. It has already been mentioned by Ashima.
So are we evaluated individually or as a group? Does the entire group get the same marks? So very, very important question this is. So it depends upon your performance, right? It depends upon your presentation, because different performance parameters are there. Even mentor can give different marks to different students, right? If they are satisfied with the work of some students in your group, they will definitely, giving more marks, right? And in panel evaluation also, the presentation part and the questionnaire round, you can get different marks. So in a team, students can get different marks.
There's a question. Can CACD members take ECED mentor?
Can CC ma'am, please, you can better answer this.
I think we have never come across such of the cases, but we should definitely not deny.
Actually, in that case, that would be, accounting problem. We cannot have, in the end, there would be a problem that from where we would be collecting their mentor marks. So definitely, if you are going for some teachers, so take two mentors, one from CSCD and one from ECD, so that, we can have your account of marks.
Yeah, it can be joint mentorship.
Yeah, joint mentorship. Okay. Please provide list of teachers. Yes, we will be providing you the list of teacher on mail today, tonight only, right? Okay, what about the students who are not able to make a group? Yes. So, okay, I want to make it very clear to all the students. If, maximum limit of team is 5, right? If the team is having 4 and some of the students are not able to make the team, then definitely, watching your project and watching the interest of the students who are not able to make the team, we can collaborate the student with you, right? And grouping those students with your team, so that every one can make a team. So yes, definitely, if you are not able to make a team, we are there to help you out. If we are not able to find the team can teachers help combining? Yes, I have answered it. Definitely, we
Yes,
will
sir.
combine you with some team depending upon your interest and the team that has been made. If if the team leader is of CSCD department, but majority is of ECD, then who should fill the form? Okay, if the majority of ECED, then you would be doing the project in ECD department, then no need to fill a form or register in CSCD department, right? So you would be registering in ECED department only. That if the majority of ECD students are more. So
If they
that
are
means
equal,
the whole year you, yeah, if they are
if they
equal,
are
then you
equal, they
can
we
go
can prefer
by,
to be in our department.
yes, we will definitely prefer you to be in our department if both the majority is same.
Ashma, there's one question, ma'am. Our team's majority is in ECED, but we gave an application for CSED mentor. It is approved by mentor and ECED department. Are we supposed to fill COE form? So that means majority is ECED, okay.
No.
Application was given for CSED mentor. Application, where did you
That
give the
is
application? I am not clear.
to the
It is
mentor only,
approved
and
by
he agreed.
mentor.
He or she agreed. The mentor is is agreeing to
The
this.
matter has agreed.
Are
So
we
you
supposed to fill COE form?
no, you are not going to fill the COE form. Only ECD department or ECD mentor would be, evaluating you. Your mentor evaluation as well as your panel evaluation would be done in ECD, not in
ECED.
CSCD. What the panel consists of?
Faculty members.
फैकल्टी मेंबर्स की लिस्ट हम अभी कर देंगे आपको. Most of the questions are like this. Okay, their majority is in ECET. Okay.
I think we have already answered this.
Now repetitions is there.
In the
Yeah.
Okay,
end,
what
ma'am,
the
we
one?
can also
Yeah,
we can also
one
inform
last.
them about industry experts that visit us, and they are also part of the evaluation at the time of end semester exam.
Right. So one more thing, right? In the third panel evaluation, that is in the third week of December, we, invite industrial experts so that they can see what kind of or of what quality our projects are, right? So they gives comments and their evaluation comments will definitely, have much impact on your marks also. So that is we invite industry experts. So the main thing that means whatever you are doing, whatever idea you are selecting, please be very that means the idea should not be like बहुत पुराने projects नहीं हो सकते, right? Something novel should be there, right? So that is the modern projects or the technologies which are in research, you can go for that. And definitely the industrial experts are um, uh, giving them more marks.
Harsh, research-based projects are basically derived from literature that has already been taken. They are primarily done to solve a research problem. So you are if you are doing a research project, you are working on a particular research problem, and you are proposing a novel solution for that problem. Uh, Looking for opportunity and
Okay, my question is, if we have a team member of ECE branch, then does the student need some kind of permission Okay, actually, what is there? We have the portal, right? When you register ENC or EC students, they are registered with us, and at the end of the semester, we are, giving all the mentors and panel evaluation marks to ECD department. So, it depends that ECD department, if they have some policy that you have to fill the form. If you are doing some project in other department, then you need to fill the form. Otherwise, we have the portal, and ENC and the team is registered with their department, the roll numbers, student names, phone numbers, everything. Uh, how many students for research project? One student for the research project.
There's one question that one team member is of ECED and rest from CSED. So is there any Zoom meet? They said that they have to fill the form, but in our group, majority is of CSED. So should that one ECED member fill the form provided to them or not? No, but he is registering in our
Hmm.
department, na? So I think he's
Majority
not
is with
supposed to
us.
fill. Yeah. He's not supposed to fill the form there.
Right. So I think all the question has been answered.
There's one more question. If ENC and COE members are in team and CSE members have majority, then do we need to provide our details too for their form, as ENC's form is to be submitted by? No, you are not supposed to fill there. You are supposed to register here only.
Right, right.
I think questioning is over. All the queries have been solved. And Ashma, you had shared one very good PPT with me during the time of NBA regarding the registration form and everything. The
Registration form?
portal
Yes,
registration
yes,
and
yes.
everything. You
Yeah,
shared a
yeah.
wonderful PPT with me where you had
Okay.
marked out each and everything. I think you should
Right, right.
upload that also on LMS. That will
Right,
give
ma'am.
them
Right,
more
ma'am.
clarity. It is already prepared at your end.
Right, ma'am. I
Fine.
got it.
So you share
Yeah.
that with Sachin also. And
Right, ma'am.
I think Jaskirat has already worked on it. So in case it is not with him, you share that with him also and with Sachin also. I
Right,
have
ma'am.
that copy. So
I
Yes,
have it,
ma'am.
I
ma'am.
don't need it. But that was a wonderful way to explain how things are actually moving around.
Right, right, ma'am.
Right.
Definitely.
That's
Definitely, I
it.
would be
Yeah.
sharing it on
Please share that.
LMS.
Yeah. Fine.
Right.
Um, there's one more message.
Two
Will
more
Thapar
messages.
fund software also or only hardware? Preferably hardware only, not software. But in case there is some special request and it is of dire importance, we may consider. 15 Feb is the last date to finalize idea and mentor.
Yes, by 15, everything would be, mentor tagging would be done on the portal. That means now you have more than 1 month, right? More than 1 month. It doesn't mean that you are not going to your mentor tomorrow, right? That means because we are having more than 1,200 students, so we have taken this thing, right? So suppose you go to some mentor and he says my slots are filled, then you have to approach to some other mentors. That's why the timeline is given like that. Okay, you can approach to first, second, or like third mentors, like that, right? So the timeline is given in that thing, right? So start searching your mentors, start searching your team, make your team, give a idea to your mentor. If he agrees, definitely you can fill the form.
So I think it's time to wind it up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Thank you all for your time. And
Thanks.
students, again, we say any queries, you have the mobile number and the time given in where you can call, or you can drop a mail to capstone_csed@thapa.edu.
Kindly do not ignore LMS. We repeat, kindly do not ignore LMS. All the announcements will be on LMS.
Check
Students often
LMS
do it.
regularly.
Uh,
Right.
mhm.
Thanks, Dr. Batra, for your constant guidance. and we are really thankful to you for in the previous years also. Any problem which is coming to us, any questions which are coming to us, you solve in no time. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks for your guidance.
So we will try to ensure that all students get the queries resolved and they come out with the good capstones. Thank you all. So all the best to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks all.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you, all the team members. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening.